All right.
Oh, really? All right. Okay. All right. So,
Are you ready?
we're back.
All right, let's go.
And you're not in handcuffs this time.
I'm not in handcuffs. And
We were going to take some prisoner questions.
we're going to take some prisoner questions.
Now we're going to do one question.
Okay.
Bubba wanted it, and
Bubba?
and Bubba is a guy.
Bubba in Cell Block C?
Yeah.
That Bubba?
Bubba does
Yeah.
not. He said we will do this question.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah.
Bubba is a
Bubba.
Yeah.
He's a big guy.
Bubba Gump.
But he loves shrimp.
He does.
He said you can saute it.
He did.
He said you can fry it.
Okay.
He said you could put it in a stir fry. So his question was, who is
No, that wasn't his question. You're already starting out wrong.
Wait.
No, his question was, should Pete Rose, the baseball player, be in the Hall of Fame?
Hold on.
Yes or no?
You didn't let me finish.
Oh, boy. Okay.
You didn't let me finish.
Go ahead.
His question was, who is better looking between me and you? Which is obviously me. And then he said, and I said, we can't really talk about that because there's not really much of a discussion. I said, Bubba, but you get one more chance. And he said, okay, I guess just go with should Pete Rose be in the Hall of Fame.
And that's why you'll never get out of here. They're already talking about let me go and take a 48-hour.
Yeah, well, trust me.
Yeah,
I've heard. Yeah, I've heard they've been trying to get you out of here since the second you got in here.
Because I'm Batman.
No, not because you're
They
Batman.
know I'm going to escape sooner or later.
Because they're worried about you because you keep saying you're Batman. They think you're delusional. They're going to send you to the mental hospital down the road.
The only reason why I haven't escaped, the only reason, is because your little short fat legs can't run fast
I
enough.
can run. Oh, I can run.
I've seen you. You run like Penguin.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. You run like Penguin.
Yeah.
I'm Batman. You're Penguin.
All right. Should Pete Rose be in the Hall of Fame?
Okay, I'm going to ask you. What do you think?
Of course he should be in the Hall of Fame.
Why? He
Why?
bet on baseball. He bet on baseball. He bet on baseball while he was a manager.
Yes, while he was a manager. And the truth is he probably bet on baseball when he was a player. And he lied about it.
Okay.
He did all that.
But you're saying he should be
Yes,
in.
of course he should
Okay,
be.
but why? Convince me.
Why should Pete Rose be in baseball?
Why should he be in the Hall of Fame?
Or, I'm sorry, why should he be in the... Well, and I said that because they actually banned him from baseball,
I know.
too.
I know.
But why should he be in the Hall of Fame? He's got the most hits in Major League Baseball history. He's one of the greatest players in Major League Baseball history. That's why he should be in the Hall of Fame. Now, if you want to have an argument saying, should he be banned from baseball? Yeah, maybe you can ban him. Maybe you can say, hey, you can't manage a team. You can't work for a team. That I'm okay with. But there is no way in heck he should be banned from the Hall of Fame. Guess what? I can go in the Hall of Fame. I'm going to see people that cheated on their wives in the Hall of Fame. I'm going to see people that cheated business partners in the Hall of Fame. I'm going to see people that had drug charges against them that are in the Hall of Fame. Does that make him a great guy? No, he probably wasn't a great guy. Was he a liar? Yes, he did lie. He lied. He got caught lying. Does he belong in the Hall of Fame? Of course he belongs in the Hall of Fame. And to be honest, I will tell you this. The fact that Pete Rose isn't in the Hall of Fame makes me think less of the Hall of Fame, to be honest with you.
Okay.
I'm not a fan. I will tell you this. I am not a fan of politics getting in the way of awards people have won and deserved.
Okay.
And I think that's what happened with Pete Rose.
Okay. All right. So,
Do you agree with that or do you disagree?
well, actually, I think he should be in the Hall of Fame.
I say.
Now, let me tell you why.
Okay.
Okay, and to your point, what you were saying, right? You have Pete Rose, like I said, great player.
Yep.
Yep, he bet on baseball, all that, but you have people in the Hall of Fame. Ty Cobb, considered one of the best
Yep.
ever
Yep.
in the Hall of Fame. But that guy used to sharpen his cleats.
Yes.
Sharpen his cleats.
Yep.
So when he slid into the base, he would actually go after the person so he could spike them.
Intentionally tried to hurt
them.
people. Yes.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah. And the thing about it is now, I don't know if it's true or not, but they said Pete Rose always bet on his own team.
He did, yes.
And that's kind of different. I think that's kind of different when you
It
bet,
is.
If I'm only if he was a manager and you're betting against my team, that means
Yeah.
you can make moves and all that. But if you're betting on the team that you're coaching, which I don't see the same problem.
It's
Because I could sit a guy down. I could sit a really good pitcher down. A guy is struggling. I could keep him in the game and just let him get hit
Yeah.
around, right?
Can I tell you where the problem, especially in baseball, would come in that? And I do agree. I do agree with you. If he had bet on the Reds to lose, I would. Then I think I might feel different about it.
Yeah.
But the reason why it's still a problem. So let's say you're the stud pitcher of the team, right?
Which I usually am.
Okay. So you're the superstar pitcher. And normally they got you on a pitch count. They're only going to let you go 5 innings, right?
Yeah.
Because it's
Yeah.
the middle of the season.
Yeah.
Well, guess what? If he's got $10,000 on the game, he might let you pitch a full 9 innings, right? And then instead of bringing in his normal middle relief guy, when you get into those situations where it's a middle relief guy, it's normally, and I hate to say this because anybody that's in Major League Baseball is a good player and a good pitcher, but normally your middle relief guys are kind of the guys that are probably not your best pitchers.
Okay.
So instead of going to him, maybe he goes to another starter, which ruins his starter later on down the line. So what I'm saying is some of those decisions with your pitching staff, you could get a win today, but you could be sacrificing 2 or 3 wins a week down the road, right?
Yeah.
So I get why it's an issue. And I get why you ban him. I don't get why you keep him out of the Hall of Fame, though.
Yeah.
You know, one of the things you look at a lot too, so I knew we were going to talk about this, so I was kind of looking up some of his stats. They talk about cybermetrics a lot now, which are all these new stats you never even heard of. Me growing up, I never even heard of a lot of these.
Yeah.
So the one that most people like is called WAR, wins against replacement. Do you realize in Major League Baseball history, and he played 23 years.
Yeah.
He's got the 35th best WAR out of any Major League Baseball player, which tells you he was by far one of the most valuable guys every year that he played.
Of course.
You know, you look at a guy like Miguel Cabrera, who's here. His WAR got destroyed the last 5 or 6 years here because they didn't have a good team.
Yeah.
And that happens to a lot of older guys that are Hall of Famers. Pete Rose played 23 years.
Yeah, he did.
And guess what? You can talk about, yes, he lied. You can talk about, yes, he gambled. You can talk about all the things he did wrong. One thing you can never say, he never quit trying.
No.
He got a slide. They call it the Pete Rose slide. He was the first guy to slide head first.
That was awesome.
And this guy's 46 years old, running up and down the first base line like his life depended on it.
I know.
Honestly, he's a great player. And I get it. He bet. It was wrong and it was bad, but the truth is he belongs in the Hall of Fame.
He does.
And I hope Major League Baseball does the right thing and puts him in while he's still on this earth to be able to accept it.
Now, here's the thing. One more thing.
Okay.
I did make a call to some of my military friends,
Okay.
who, special ops,
Yeah. Yeah.
because I want to get us out of here before the Easter egg hunt
Okay.
at,
the big Easter egg hunt?
at Birchwood Mall. Yeah,
Okay.
CBA Media is doing it, and I want to make sure that we're out of here by then.
Right.
I think it's on, what day is it? 30th, right? 30th?
30th of March?
Yeah, we gotta be out of here. Now I've already put the word out. This Easter egg hunt's gonna be huge.
Okay.
There's gonna be 100 or so.
They're gonna
Easter
copter.
eggs,
They're gonna
something
copter us out.
I think
you think?
a couple, like 1,500 Easter eggs hidden in Birchwood Mall.
Wow.
1,500.
Wow. Okay. That'll be awesome. That'll be awesome. How we?
Ultimate, yeah. Oh, yeah. You'll be able to
wait,
get
what?
alternate reality. You'll have your phone.
Yeah.
You'll be able to look and find it that way.
I like the little
Have you ever
Pokemon.
seen?
Yeah,
Dude,
yeah,
like the Pokemon thing. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
that
you're going
would be
through there.
awesome.
I've seen that. You know, Liam, who I don't trust as far as
I
I
don't
can throw this.
Yeah,
to.
he's still in solitary confinement. That's
I know.
going to be the hardest part.
I
is
know,
getting
I
him
know,
out.
but I think we're going to be out by then for this thing. But 1,500. You ought to see this augmentation, CBA Media. And I was doing that, right? He was showing me and
Nice.
stuff like
Yeah. I've
Showing-
seen that. Yeah. Almost like the, like
Yeah,
you
yeah.
look like you're
And
there,
gonna-
right?
Yeah, because they're going to have it on the basketball court, and they're going to have
Right.
it all through
That'll
the
be
mall.
awesome.
Man, people are going to love that.
So,
I love that.
So you're contacting some of your guys, and they're going to get
I
us out of
have
here.
contacted. I didn't call a lawyer because they wouldn't do what these guys can do. You'll
Okay.
see.
Oh, really?
I'm going to tell you what they're going to do.
Oh, what are they going to do?
I can't.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Nobody's
I'm not.
Nobody's watching.
No, you'll see.
All
There'll be a commercial.
Yeah.
There'll be a kind of like a thing that's going to show what
Dan. Oh, no, that's the People's Court. Never mind.
helicopters are involved, baby.
Uh-oh. We're going to have to
Helicopters.
climb the rope. That's what they do. They drop the rope, then you got to climb up. You going to be able to do that? You're scared of heights.
I'm not scared of
Yes,
heights.
you are.
Where do you get that?
There is a spider web up there above the toilet, and you're like, woo!
Because it had 22 legs.
Woo! I don't want to. You get it.
Okay. Anyway,
Hey, can I ask you one more question?
sure. Ask me one more question. Punk. Anyway, did I say
Now,
that
we
loud?
talked about Pete Rose.
Yeah.
What about all the steroid guys?
Okay. Good question.
Or is this another? Is
No, no,
this
no.
another for another day?
This is for another day because that steroid thing. Okay, when you look at Bonds,
Yep. McGuire,
Clemens,
Clemens.
yeah, what's his name from Chicago?
Sosa.
Sosa. Okay. There were a lot of guys.
There's a lot of them, and it's you know what? And there's also a lot of guys that I think were steroid guys that got in. Jeff Bagwell, who played at Houston.
But you don't know that.
See, that's
You don't know that.
which is part
you
of
that no.
Which
When you
is
say I think,
all
when
that-
you say I think, okay, there's a big difference when you say I think and I know for a fact. When you tell me I know for a fact,
I hope the camera can catch me rolling, catch my eyes rolling right now. Okay, go ahead, finish.
I'm just saying, you can't just
Yes, you can. Let me tell
Is
you
that fair?
why.
If someone said that to you, right, and you did not have evidence that they did it, wouldn't you be pissed off?
Come no,
on.
I would hold on. Did you ask me so I could answer? I would rather them tell me. I would rather hear it so I could address it. Most of those guys, guess what they want to do?
What?
No comment. I got no comment.
What do you? Okay.
I got no comment.
What most of these guys, okay? That's not a really good answer.
It's a great answer.
It's not a great
It's
answer.
a great
No.
answer.
You have to take it case by case, person by person. Don't put everyone into the same group. You
Well, I
can't
agree with
do
that. I agree with
But
that.
that's what you're doing. You're saying,
But
that
we-
when people say everybody knows that, no, everybody doesn't. Define everybody.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I'll tell
If
you
you're-
what. When we do this episode,
Yeah.
we will talk more about
About
it because
steroids.
I have got a ton of stuff I can talk about.
Okay.
so.
Okay.
Yes.
And
But I don't want to. We'll get into it. But you know what's funny is we're going back and forth. I think we'll both end up agreeing on that one too. Just like we agree on Pete Rose. I think we'll both end up agreeing on
See,
that one.
I have a simple rule when agreeing with you. I only agree with you once every 3 or 4 weeks.
Which is
One time every 3 or 4 weeks.
Which
so we
I-
gotta wait a few weeks before.
I think you should address that. That's an issue for you.
It's not an issue.
Because if you agreed
I'm
with me a
Batman.
little more, you'd probably have a little more money in your FanDuel account.
I don't think that's necessarily true.
I think it might be.
I think you're.
I think it might
I
be.
think you're overselling yourself.
I
And
think
give
it
me
might
my
be. No,
gold
these
cups.
are my cups.
These are my gold ones.
You didn't mind me having it when they had me locked up.
Well, that's different.
Yeah. Great friend. Great friend.
That's why we can't have nice things. Like I
Yeah,
said,
no, those are nice. Those
these
are nice.
gorgeous cuffs.
I will tell you, I agree with you on Pete Rose. Pete Rose belongs in the Hall of Fame. I hope they put him in.
All right, we'll see about the steroid guys. But anyway, we have other shows coming up. Like I said, if we're out of here, which I think we will be,
Yeah,
and a couple more.
perfect.
But I have things in the works.
Yeah, I bet you. Oh, yeah. You,
Cole
you got,
Lawyer. Cole
You
Lawyer.
got great things in the works. We've been here for 3 weeks.
You said call a lawyer. A lawyer's not going to do anything. They're going to take our money and go, good luck, guys. I know people. I spent 25 years in the Army. I know people. I'm not just saying that. I'm not one of those guys.
Why
that,
are you touching me again?
Because
Listen,
now we're getting out of here.
maybe if you would have called a lawyer before you gave just the girl you saw walking
Liam
in
is the one who
parking
pointed
lot
her out. Liam pointed her out and told me to do that.
money, gave us the yacht, we wouldn't be here to begin with. So,
Liam.
anyway, again, another story for another day.
Yeah.
Put Pete Rose in the Hall of Fame. Top 10 all time. Greatest Major League Baseball players.
Top 10?
Top 10 for sure, yeah. I'd have to go through my list.
But.
I could probably even put them higher.
Okay.
But top 10 for sure.
Okay, we'll see.
Play different positions.
And
Third
as
baseman,
always-
first baseman, second baseman.
And
Played in the outfield.
I gotta
Pete Rose slide. He used to choke up on the bat. No.
And as always.
I missed you. I have to give you a hard time. I haven't seen you.
Again, we're just two bald guys.
Talking sports.
And Liam.
Well, he's bald too.
in solitary.
Yeah, in solitary confinement. I thought I heard him weeping.
He was.
Yeah, a
such
little bit.
He's such a little girl.
A little bit.
He's such a little girl sometimes. Why can't I get that? Why don't I get that? Cracker Jacks. I know.
I want to be on your camera.
You just want to slap
I want to be on your camera.
You want to slap him. Did you want to slap? I want to slap. I want to slap him. You know, remember when we first got arrested?
I don't wanna slap
and
him.
he's going. Remember the cry you were doing when the nun punched you, and you said,
That one?
"No." When you said, remember
Oh,
the,
yeah.
yeah. Liam was doing that cry. He was doing that cry, and I'm like, "Man, be a man!" And he's just like, "I am a man." I was so embarrassed.
It didn't hurt that bad.
I was so embarrassed. I was so
Liam.
poor Liam.
We gotta get him home.
We got to get him.
And he loves the Easter egg hunt.
Oh, I
He
can't
might.
wait for
He
that.
might be odds-on favorite. I bet he might catch them.
I
He might
bet you I'm
find
gonna
the
catch it
most.
for you. I'm bringing a lot of people in that day.
You are.
Because we got to make it to
Yeah.
that thing. Oh,
Oh,
dude,
yeah,
that
for
thing is
sure.
going to be huge.
Yeah.
There's going to be people, so many people in the mall. That's going to be
I know.
great.
That'll be good.
But CBA Media is the only ones who know how to do that
That's
the right,
right.
way. I hate to say that, but Liam knows what he's doing.
Yeah, that's right. Perfect.
I hate giving him compliments.
I know. That might make him feel better. I heard the weeping
I
slow
know.
down a little bit.
Did you do that too? I know.
He was
have to
kind
do-
of like. He
you
was
have to do
kind of
that
like.
sometimes.
You
You got to do that
a little
sometimes
bit,
with him.
Yeah.
So anyway,
All right.
we'll see you next time. Again, we're
Two ball guys
in prison
talking sports.
next time.